Like, it's been a month since I uploaded on here. Excuse my appearance. But honestly, I really don't care. You know, being a creative or just being existing in itself is a lot and it's fucking expensive. And I don't know. Sometimes I feel as if I shouldn't be here. I don't feel real. And maybe it's because of capitalism. Honestly, I'm not gonna say maybe. It's likely because of capitalism, because of fascism, or because of, all the insane or in like just bullshit. I don't even know how to talk about certain things anymore because it's like you want to speak things into existence. You want to be positive in some shape or way or form. But it's like, how can you try to feed yourself positivity when there's so much, excuse me, sorry, I got so close, so much negativity and like negative things going on? How can you really be able to do that? How can you decipher when what you're saying and what you're doing is, well, I'm not looking at anybody else, so by the way, I'm just like looking past or through things when I'm talking, but I don't know. I really don't know, honestly, because it's like I'm trying to figure things out. I want to be aware and I want to be able to take care of myself. And it's like I say all these things, and in the same breath, like I'm discouraged. I am trying to, take back my life and become more, I think, invested in just myself. But it's like, I don't know how to express this. Like, in the means of me wanting create, because wanting to create or having to like to create actually, because it's if I just devoid myself of you know not creating at all, or like hmm, having to put it off to the side, or because of financial reasons. And I know, like, I think I've been known since I was in high school and elementary, like, with not really having the aspects of to create and everything. Like, yes, they would do that maybe in no, not high school, grade school, elementary school. Yes, everybody goes to music, everybody goes to art. Um, but like as time progressed, like when you got to middle high, middle school or junior high, it was like an instant decline of that. You have to be specially selected to be in an art class. Especially in Louisiana, you had to be specially selected to be in that art class, or you had to sign up or probably be in band from the sixth grade, and then you're able to, take seventh grade band classes or orchestra. And I don't know, they just made me feel a little discouraged sometimes, like, because there's so much to my creativity, and I realized that was like majority of the main, not probably well, maybe majority of the main reason I felt um depressed and like I wanted to kill myself because like, well, suicidal, and it was honestly because I didn't get the all around experience of being able to create and alchemize the pain. And it's not to say that I'm going to turn the pain into beauty. No, it's because I need to alchemize it, because I need to release it, because it has to come out of me somehow. I can't hold all of these emotions in. But it's also with the aspect of it being like I'm not able to survive because I don't recall a time like I don't honestly I don't think I create to like survive financially. Like it would be nice like somebody buys my artwork, whether it be like prints, a painting, a drawing that I've done, poems, essays, books, that would all be play they like that I would all be a plus. That would be so amazing. But I live in reality. Um, People rarely buy things from me unless it's family. And I try to convince them, and they're like, "Oh, next time I get some money, I could buy that from you." So like things like that, and I can't really survive off of those things. And then it's like people like, "Oh, you should get you a job. You should get you a job." They don't care about my mental health at all. And it's like even if I were to get a job, it's like I think people don't think that I'm not searching, and I'm constantly searching for for some type of I don't know, some type of limbo, some type of career path that will, well, not even career path, but some type of job that will actually benefit my degree and like help me be able to have time to get ready for my master's program in at whichever school I decide to apply to. Um Shoot. Didn't realize this oil was leaking like that. Or like whichever school I decide to apply to. But I just I feel stagnant. I feel indifferent. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just gonna be my fucking environment for a while. But it's like I need a fucking car. I need some type of transportation because depending on family or depending on friends isn't really realistic because either they have something to do or they don't want to do it, or you have to be on their time, or it's just like I don't know. A lot of people resource hoard. A lot of people guard things, hide things, and it's just like all this trying always seems for nothing. All the applications I put in, it's like I haven't heard anything, and it doesn't even matter. Like it's been probably 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, and it's currently January of 2026, and like not hearing things from those jobs is it's funny, not really discouraging, just funny. Um, and everybody are like If I'm saying everybody, it's like my immediate family, like my mom, or I don't like calling my dad's grandma my immediate family, but she does it too. They're literally all like, maybe you should just get you a part-time job. You can do this, you can do that. Who's gonna take me? Who would even take me to the interview? Who would constantly keep taking me to work? Cause they don't want to let in. My grandmother does not want to would not let me touch their truck at all. Oh, you don't have a license. Multiple reasons why I don't have a license. There's multiple reasons why I'm just feeling like I don't even. I don't know. It just seems like I'm slowly starting getting back towards the point of like not caring anymore. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, it's exhausting when you continue. I think a lot of people don't understand it though. Like, especially the aspect of me. It's exhausting when you're the only one being positive and the only one believing in yourself and the only one seeing that you like, especially when you've done it for years, and then it's like there may be two or three people, or maybe just two, or sometimes it's just one, that come along and possibly believe in you. And it's like, yeah, that's a little something. Yeah, you say this, you say that, but what is the meaning? What is the reason? Why do I need to do this? Why am I doing this? Why does every day feel redundant? Why does every day feel like it's closer to an end than it is a beginning? Why does every day feel like I have to find a way to um, mellow out myself? I have to find a way to, chase away the depressive thoughts. I have to find a way to center myself. And it's kind of funny with me being in Louisiana, not having the resources, not being able to get a job, not being able to do a lot of things. And at this point, it's just, I don't even think there's much or even more I could say. Like, I think visibly with me coming on here as I am, and just saying the things that are on my mind, whether they be circular or it be nonsense, I guess it's honest. But what has honesty really done for me? Mm, that's something to think about. What has... I know what art does for me. I know what creating does for me in general. But I think this is the only time that I'm envious of Nepo babies and people who are financially stable. Like, they can literally just sit around and create art and don't have to worry about it. Worry about, like, their living arrangements, their living environment. They don't have to worry about much. But in order for me to be able, like, that never made sense to me. And people like yes, okay, what the fuck ever. Oh, you gotta be realistic. A lot of people have to get a job while also, still trying to do their whatever art field they're in, whether that be performing artists, that be a painter, a sculptor, a filmmaker. You still, you have to get you a 9 to 5. You have to do that, and third. Excuse me, but a fucking Nepo baby don't gotta do that shit. A white person who literally be ass at some of the things in art get away with so much and are able to get farther and further than we are. And it seems like the only way to actually do these things is people have to sell out, or you have to do some type of minstrel show, and I refuse to do that. I do. I refuse to do that. I refuse to assimilate, because we've been assimilated for years, and it's like I don't get it. Like, my career is supposed to be like, by other thespians, and I know other people that are in the art industry, in the art field, they see me as an artist. They see our jobs as like jobs. They see it as careers. But it's like everybody else around you, no matter unintentionally or intentionally, they don't really see you being an artist full time. They see part time, just like you gotta get a part time job. So you a part time artist, you gonna get you a part time job too. An accountant doesn't have to get a part time job. A business major doesn't have to get a part time job. Because if we being honest, 9 times out of 10, the only one reason that motherfucker getting a business major is majoring in business is because they planned on just going, straight into the working field, or also because they have a family member that is able to get them into some type of business that they may own, or they know somebody else that owns a business. And it's just so funny. People with tech jobs don't have to get other part-time jobs, like, probably being a dog walker, working at a grocery store. Like, they don't have to get retail jobs. They don't have to get grocery store jobs, because the only reason I would say like these jobs are demeaning is because it's the way that the fucking managers speak to you. Like, the people that are on probably a higher level speak to you like you're beneath them. Like, you're just, I won't even, like, some people don't even respect children, so they talk to children disrespectfully and just in a way you shouldn't. So, and it always feels demeaning. Like, I'm not gonna let a 35-year-old talk to me crazy, and you only have a GED. Like, they call you, and that's why I hate working in Louisiana. That's why I hate working in this city, Monroe, and with like the cities Monroe and West Monroe. All the emotional abuse for what? All the racism for what? Just for a $7.25 paycheck, a $8 paycheck, a $9 paycheck. Oh, at least you'll have some money to get you some groceries and watch. Okay. Okay. You work 5 days a week, you get 2 days off. State of Louisiana, $7.25 is still minimum wage pay. So it depends how they decide to start you off. Some jobs might start you off at $7.25, others might start you off at $7.50. That $7.50, they'll add probably a quarter. They add a quarter almost probably every year or every month. So you probably go from $7.50 to $7.75, and then you go next year. You go from $7.75 to $8. And those $8 only add up for when you work 40 hours or more. And you think I'm gonna sit here hurt myself? I'm already disabled. Major back problems. Excuse me, major back problems. There's a slight ankle problem that I have sometimes, and I have ADHD and depression. Excuse me, along with CPTSD. But yeah, I'm supposed to, just go suck it up, go to a fast food job, get yelled at by a white person who's like 45, and probably didn't even work. Like, that'd be so funny to me. Like, half the general managers they be getting at certain jobs, they don't even be especially fast food, don't even be matching what the fuck they be having to do. I remember when I was working at Raising Cane's, they switched out one of the general managers and they sent him out of town. And so the other one that they brought us, this man worked in a store, like not a fast food store. He worked retail, and I think he worked retail for over 15 years. But they made him the general manager of a fast food restaurant. Similar, but very, 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 very different. And I just think, like, when I'm speaking about this aspect, it's just like how all of this shit is really fucking goofy, ignorant, and just elitist in order for me to be able to take care of myself. As less and as much chump change as they give you. So at the most, I will have $400, probably monthly. Like, yeah, let me say, bi weekly, I would probably have at the most 500, at the least 300 or 200 if you're being honest, because they'll cut your shit like it ain't nothing here. So honestly, it's like no matter what you do, especially here, it's a win. It's a lose-lose situation. But honestly, I might just have to suck the shit up and just be like, what the fuck ever. Like, excuse me, because so many aspects in my life, it's just like I'm not even giving a fuck anymore. Like, I'm so glad my grayscale asexuality and aromanticism has been like trying to fully register and kick in into my body and my brain. Because honestly, like being a lesbian, a trans mass stud is exhausting, complicated, and people don't like initially really want you be with you for real because there are multiple reasons. The stuff that they experience from ain't shit motherfuckers, and they be wanting you to, fix things that you didn't even break. But it's also like having to grow in love, you know, work on the things that trigger you and then possibly work. But uh excuse me. Excuse me. I think and I believe I'm not dating anymore. Like I'm just saying dating anymore. I'm just not that's not like honestly it might be a little true. It's just not in the cards. It's not something I feel I should give a fuck about for real. Cause I mean, I'm poor, uh, financially insecure, suffering from food insecurity as well. So that aspect in my life is don't care. Please just leave me alone. I'm married to my art. Um, all which in all media, I'm a multidisciplinary artist. So whatever I choose to do, but I'm married to my art. I'm not. Maybe who knows? I don't know. I might not be here at 27. We'll see. But maybe down the line, about in them 40s, maybe then I give it a chance. Cause right now, or even if I was to get in my 30s, that would be stupid. I don't want to waste my time, and I don't want to waste their time. Like I'm not dating. I'm not um getting in, engaged or anything because why? Because honestly, why? Like having time to myself, just being to myself, continuing to be to myself and not committing to anybody or anyone, I feel is very smart of me, very Like I talked to my best friend about it. Like I honestly, it be because this how I be feeling. Like I really be like, yeah, whatever most of the time, and be like, because my best friend was telling me I'm too young to, be. Excuse me. I'm too young to, be like giving up on love, and it's like when all you've experienced is nothing but like breaks offs of like bad shit, you don't want to fuck with it. I ain't fucking with it. I don't need, you know, the type of love that like that. I think I just need the love for like, well, not to say that I need the love. I just need something for me. Like I need it to be for me. I need it in myself to, be able to understand like love for myself and Giovanni is enough, and platonic love in itself is enough too. So yeah, if y'all ladies come over here, ooh, I think they're fine. I want to be with them. Please listen. I'm only with platonic relationships. Um, don't get me wrong. We can do that. The the FBW. If people don't know the acronym, friends with benefits, but I know it has to be a trusting thing. So yeah, I guess all of this is just to say yes, this was a bit of a tangent. Me just talking about capitalism and how it works in with my creativity or connection with my creativity makes me feel very stagnant or like I have no real place here actually. Um and even it had you saw how it went into my love life as well. I know some people might just include this as me talking too much or yapping or just, talking about nonsense or being circular or talking about bullshit, but this is my honesty. This is my life. Yeah, shit's shit's interesting, real, and yeah, sometimes it's a little. We have a slither of happiness, about that. Try to find moments of joy. Sometimes it's rare, but you know, what the fuck ever. You can't really hope for too much or just, lust after too much. So I'm just here.